early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Academia School Simulator. Well, I loaded in the game, and the first thing I noticed was that this guy was actually sleeping in a classroom. Yes, this is a janitor who's actually sleeping in one of the senior classrooms. Also, since loading up the game, we were able to get the proper amount of students that we're going to have this year, and I added in the sufficient amount of net desks here, so we'll be able to see everybody. Now, one of the issues that I have with a lot of what's going on here is that our plates are basically super dirty and nothing's being done to take care of them. It looks like maybe our trash bins are also very full, so maybe we need more janitors and more cooks overall. So, let's go ahead and add some more janitors first of all, because we're going to need that. And we got some 2 transfer students, good, because we added 2 desks extra than we needed for sophomores and seniors, so I added 1 of each and figured, hey, you know what, that'll be good, right? So let's see, in terms of janitors, we have 60 and 30 cooks. Alright, so I'm going to hire another 20 janitors. It sounds ridiculous. Let's just hire 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm going to hire maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reason being that everything is so dirty, and I need it to be taken care of. Excuse me. And in the kitchen, let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that way we can maybe get the plates taken care of a little bit faster because it's not so good right now. Oh my gosh, so many people going through the halls at once makes the game super laggy. But on the bright side, we're hopefully gonna be doing well this year. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to jinx us right now, because clearly I thought we would do okay last time, didn't do so okay. And as you can see here, we actually were, the game was updated, and we got rid of the whole quarter thing, so now we just have years and days. So hopefully this is still going to be okay. There's a lot of people going to the bathroom, surprisingly. I am kind of okay with that. I mean, we did make the bathrooms big enough so that most people can use them all at once. I just don't know if we have enough sinks by the looks of it. It looks like everybody's using the sinks. Might need more sinks, you guys. Yeah, that looks to be a problem. Alright, so more sinks it is, even though they cost us a ton of money. Why did I click kitchen? Bathrooms, restrooms, what is it called? Toilet, yeah, that too. That's also the thing that's called. Sure, alright, so more sinks because it seems like all the sinks are in use like all the time. So I also want to see if the janitor stopped sleeping on the floor, because it would be nice if he actually got to work and did whatever it was that he needs to do, instead of, just being around doing absolutely nothing, meanwhile, there's like tons of dirt everywhere. So let's see, is this dude? No, he's actually up. No, thank goodness. Oh boy, what are we gonna do, you guys? That was absolutely ridiculous. Just to see, he should be working, but no, he's sleeping on the floor. He doesn't have a home or anything like that. I have no further comment about that. I cannot make sense of that. That was a little bit weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and fill this in with sinks, because it seems like hygiene is probably one of the bigger issues that we have here, which would explain why we have a lot of sick students all the time. So hopefully they'll take care of that. It looks like most of the plates were cleared up, so that's good. It is lunchtime though, so I'm not so sure if the cooks were actually able to cook enough. It looks like they might have, but it looks like everybody did not get enough time to actually eat, which is never really particularly good for our students. Food. They're kind of okay. Could be better, or could also be worse. So fun need is seemingly low, surprisingly. So we're gonna need to do something about that to make sure that fun is not an issue, because I'm sure that they're gonna need a lot. Wait, somebody was having fun here. The freshmen were having fun for some reason. I really would love control over the schedule. That way we can actually take care of fun and make sure that they're always having, well, not always, school is not meant to be fun, but that they're having a sufficient amount of fun. That way they won't be so, I hate my life, blah, 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 etc., etc. You know what I mean, right? You guys get it. But let's see. Health is semi-okay. This room is going to get super packed, right? At least I expect for it to get packed. Well, maybe not, because it's dismissal. Maybe it won't get packed, but it does have quite a few students. There's teachers hanging out in faculty room. Yeah, it didn't get packed. Most people actually just went to the cafeteria for some reason, which means it's a dirty place. So even with the amount of janitors that we have right now, it's not really getting cleaned out. So let's see, we currently have 70. I'm going to hire another 10, and if that doesn't work, then I am at a loss for what to do here, because clearly the janitors are just not doing their jobs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do your jobs, kids. Do your jobs. Like, seriously, there is so much mess everywhere, and somehow 80 janitors cannot take care of all of that mess. Do we need more bins? Do we need a bigger janitor room? Like, what is it? I need to take a look at what they do in the janitor room, because if it is that, they go and clean up things in the janitor room, then yeah, maybe we could do with adding some more tables and chairs. That way they can take better care of things, because right now it's not so good. I will go ahead and immediately add some more trash cans, just because that's always going to help us out. So let's go ahead and add some over here, especially since they're all full right now. I cannot begin to imagine what kind of mess we have, just because there's not enough trash cans. So let's go ahead and do something up like that. We don't particularly have too many along the walls, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a few there. Why is the game suddenly lagging hardcore? Like, it's been a few days since I launched this game, so I'm actually really surprised that it's lagging so badly. That's weird. It wasn't lagging before at all, and we had just about the same amount of students, right? At least I think we did. Close enough. Whatever, it's working the way it is, I hope. Alright, so more trash bins. Hopefully that helps out with our trash issues, and maybe we will have less dirtiness. I did not see any students out sick today. The health is looking okay for now. For the younger students, the older ones, not so much. Fun is okay. I guess they had plenty of fun at home. It looks like the sophomores are still doing pretty well. Maybe they have the best teachers. I still think that's what it is. Seniors, did I actually get you guys teachers? There's a teacher there, there's a teacher there. Didn't see a teacher here, did see one here. Gotta watch this classroom just to make sure. Recess time, alright. This is what I wanted to look out for, because recess time is when I expect this room to fill up, like, ridiculously much. But it seems like that's not the case, because some of them are going to the bathroom, some of them are obviously going to the club room, others to the library, some to the cafeteria for whatever reason. The clinic, however, is insanely full. For whatever reason. So we need some more nurses, it seems like. We need some more people to take care of these poor kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. Did we hire enough there? Nurses 20? Yeah, hopefully that's going to be enough. Because I don't know what the heck is going on there. Instead of going to study, they're just hanging out in the clinic, which is not okay. Never is that okay. But if there are really that many sick students, then yeah, we're going to need a lot more people to take care of them. And why are they not using like all the chairs and the beds? Yeah, everybody go to school, go to your classes. I mean, they are school, aren't they? Oh boy. We maybe need to start with a smaller school and maybe just grab like one classroom of freshmen and like gently guide them through the whole period, like until they get to graduating, basically. And hopefully that way we can foster them. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the schoolhouse. And if it works out super well for us, then I will change things around. Then I'll like take out in a second class, because that seems to be maybe the way to do it, because right now we are way in over our heads. The kids are some of them are not healthy at all. The sophomores have been studying super hard. They are not healthy at all. Their motivation is at an all-time low. It is not good. And fun is basically non-existent. But that's what they go home for. So that's, I'm not that concerned about it. Clinic, though. Oh, man, you guys. Should I add more chairs in here? Because it seems like we might need that. I'm going to add some chairs along this wall. Hopefully that's going to help us out. I don't think it will, but it might add a little bit more assistance. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So now we can sit down another 5 students, and if they really need help, like seriously, what is up with these janitors resting? Like, go home, dude. Maybe we need to make a better janitor room, because seriously, like these janitors are sleeping all over the school, resting all over the school. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. But just as long as they go home, that's all that matters to me, honestly. It looks like they all are going home, so hopefully we'll have a better day 3 than day 2. And hopefully we won't have any sick students today, because it seems like that's the way things were going, especially since the floors are very, very dirty and nobody's really doing anything to take care of it. Although it does look like the janitors have been cleaning something. So maybe the thing is that we just need more janitors, which, of course, sounds ridiculous, but I am willing to try. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I swear we're about to have more janitors than we're about to have students. 203 students are absent due to sickness. That is not okay. We tried, you guys. We tried. And so now is the downfall of our society. This is the point at which we kind of sort of start losing our students, and they don't learn as much as they should. And only those who are able to stay well enough are the ones that are going to succeed. I've been carefully watching the janitor's room and the clinic just to see how things go here, and it seemed like whenever the janitors don't have anything to do, they just hang out in the janitor's room, excuse me. Makes sense. The clinic, I think we probably should have gone with more chairs, and for a school this size, yeah, at least with the bug that there currently is in the game, yeah, we're gonna have to make a clinic bigger or hire more people, because clearly 220 students being sick, again, not good. It's like half of them are sick one day, half of them are sick the other day. That's not okay. So we'll watch the janitor's room just to see how many people end up in the room at any one point. It seems like right now we maybe have, I'm going to say 5, 10 extra janitors than what we need. But at times, that's going to change. Like, for some reason, they're not taking out the trash, which is a little bit curious. Is this... Let's see, that one looks absolutely full, but these do not. I don't know why they're not exactly taking out the trash. It's a little bit strange. But anyway, we do have quite a few sick students, and we are eventually going to get more. I don't want transferees. I want to hire some more nurses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to go ahead and fire 10 janitors. I know, we paid them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with 5, sure. Just because I want to make sure that we are not overhiring. And also, I mean, I feel like we need a lot more nurses. Like maybe 1 nurse per bed or chair. Which sounds ridiculous, but that's honestly, that's what it seems like that we're going to need here. Just to make sure that the students who are here are actually getting taken care of. And yeah, the janitor's room was just empty there. That means that we actually needed all the janitors at that point. They were off doing something. However, we probably don't need them all. Because... obviously, they can do multiple jobs at once, but I'm still just confused that they're not taking out the trash. That's a little bit strange, but whatever. So yeah, we still see some students in here. They are very much just laying there waiting for treatment. I'm going to consider firing another 5 janitors and hiring another 10 nurses just in case. You know, if this gets worse at any point today, then yeah, I'll definitely do that. Otherwise, we might be okay for now. I mean, I don't see too many students coming in here, but then again, that's probably because we currently don't have that many students at school, so that might be the problem with that. I don't know. As for the trash situation, let's go ahead and there we go. Okay, somebody's doing it. Somebody's doing it sometimes, but it seems like they're not always doing it, which is obviously a problem. Oh boy, how do we get these janitors to actually do their jobs properly? Like that's the thing. Well, I guess starting from scratch, starting small, is going to be the next big thing for us. That way we can see how things work a little better rather than, you know, building somewhat of a sprawling school. And maybe next time we'll be able to have nice lockers for every student there. That's definitely part of the plan. Alright, so over here, currently we have some students who are sick, but it seems like we have enough nurses to take care of them, so that's good. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have less absences because I do not want to have to deal with constant absence like all the time. These poor kids, they're sick and they're about to go home. They're just like, I need help, somebody please. Like, I'm pretty sure the health is looking not so good. Your shit's kind of okay. Although the poor kids are leaving kind of hungry, which is also not okay. And as for schooling, it looks like overall we're okay in these classes. Nobody's gonna graduate though. That makes me worried because that means we're gonna have a massive senior class for the next year, and I kind of sort of don't want to deal with that. Also, I'm thinking that we're getting a little bit too much food because we have this food just sitting out here, but that's okay because then we'll have enough food for, well, whenever. So we'll always have food. Hopefully just we won't get any more deliveries. That way we won't have to deal with this filling up with way too much food. But I have a feeling that that truck is still going to show up, isn't it? Let's see. Is the truck showing up or is there just people showing up right now? I only see people. This is good. Okay, so let's see. How many absences are we about to get today? Because, of course, that is never okay to have any absences, but what can we do? Nope, the truck still showed up. Wonderful. Gosh, we don't even need that many food. We don't need that much food, you guys. Snap. The fridges are... oh, wait, some of the fridges are empty, but still we're grabbing food from there. Whatever, as soon as maybe that fills out, we'll be fine. But it looks like maybe we don't have any... oh, no, never mind, I lied. We totally have a ton of absences. Well, I sense another failure of a year incoming, you guys, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be good at all, but there's really not too much we can do about that other than take care of the kids who are already here. And we're definitely trying. So let's go ahead and fire 1. We're going to fire 2, 3. I like how they just completely disappear. There we go. Another 5 are gone, so we're going to hire another nurse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This room is absolutely stuffed with nurses. But it works for me because that way we'll get the students taken care of a little bit faster, and hopefully not too many more will actually miss school. I was just thinking that we would have to keep a few more janitors if we didn't have so many students out sick all the time. So that's definitely one of the concerns. Also, these people cook very fast. Like, I just realized they cook super fast. I'm pretty sure that if we had maybe more cookers, they'd just do that all. Oh, wow. 71. Nice. Okay, so we're getting better. We're getting a lot better. So 71 students out is not that bad, although over here we have a ton of students. Or actually, those aren't even students. No, you guys. I thought those were students. They're nurses. This place is crawling with nurses. There we go. There's some 2 students. They should be taken care of really quickly. Hopefully now we'll have less absences because of that. Because we have more seating, more patient care, basically. We are practically running a hospital at this point. That's what I'm going to have to do next time. Basically open up a hospital right next to the school. That is a thought. Instead of doing it like a massive school, I'm going to do a schoolhouse, maybe build like a road along the way through, then add a hospital type situation, and also a restaurant, I guess you can call it. A restaurant with a nice cafeteria seating area or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to do the next school, because clearly this one isn't working out too well the way that I've made it. I thought this would work. It did not. But that also happened because we ended up with 60 more students that I planned for, so that's obviously not helping. Oh, well, it is what it is, you guys. It is what it is. Things happen, and, well, we just we didn't allow enough space for us to just grow into that. Like, if we had maybe a bigger clinic area. I know we have the money to afford a bigger area here, but what's the point? At this point, it seems like they're always sick, so we can just hire more staff for that. Making it bigger is not going to do anything different for us. Maybe that day that there were so many students in the clinic, that would have helped, but for now, not so much. Health, though, is looking kind of okay. It seems like they went home and they actually stayed home and had a lot of chicken soup, and now they're doing much better. But the fun situation, still pretty bad. We need more recess. I think that's what I would do, honestly. Like, if I could make the schedule, if I could change the schedule myself, we would have a ton more recess. For sure. But for now, these poor kids are trying to learn and trying to do the best as they can, and unfortunately it's not really working out for them. It seems like our history classes are very bad, or they haven't had too many of them. I don't know, maybe they miss all their history classes. But language and math, yes, I know we excel at that, no doubt about that. Ooh, the seniors are bad speaking, aren't they? Yeah, seniors cannot speak proper English. That's a little bit sad. And I've noticed that now that we have more students, yeah, there's a lot more dirt, and the janitors, there's 2 janitors in the janitor's room right now, so that's definitely a problem. It was because we did not have enough students at that time that we probably needed those 10 janitors that we fired. But oh well, that time is long gone, and now we're just trying to move on and hopefully trying to succeed with what nurses we have, basically. At this point, it's all about the nurses. Only 58 absences today, which is definitely much better. I just hope that today is History Day. No doubt about that. That way we can actually learn some history and actually maybe hopefully graduate. Isn't that right, seniors? Don't you guys want to graduate from this? Let's see. How are you doing? Oh, you are amazing at math. However, your science sucks. Your history sucks. You guys are going to get better at that. I'm not so sure what you guys are being taught right now. I wish we could see. Let's see. That's not even the teacher. I thought I clicked. I did click on the teacher, but I also clicked on the student. My bad. That's a concrete tile. That is not a student. That is also not a student. Well, this is a janitor cleaning up in there. At least the janitors are cleaning up. I guess that's good. Recess, right. So I thought this room would get full. It does not. Same thing over here. This room doesn't get too full. They just mostly just hang around the halls, go to the bathroom for recess, which is kind of a very boring recess. Yeah, I think most of my problems with this game have to do with scheduling. I would love more control over the scheduling. Kind of like in Prison Architect. We get a lot of control over scheduling, and that's something that would be amazing. Like, maybe if this place was a lot smaller, the schedule would work, but because it's pretty big, you know, somebody over here walking all the way over here might take, like, the whole period or 2 to then go there and get back. It's not good. It's really not good. Alright, so 4th period right now. I do want to see how our seniors are learning. It seems like they're not particularly learning much. You have no fun. Let's see. Oh, you're bored. But you're honestly not that bad right now. You're pretty healthy too, so I'm kind of okay with this. Oh! You're kind of succeeding at history. And I mean, not really succeeding, but you're definitely better than some of the other kids I've seen. 0. Yeah, you must miss a lot of school, which is not okay. Oh, sorry. Also, over here, we very clearly have some issues. On the bright side, though, we have enough nurses to take care of this, so hopefully these kids will be much better off before they leave for home. And that way, we won't have too many absences, because, again, that's what we're trying. Oh, my gosh. So many people here. Why is this? It's annoying. And also, you can see the janitors are just taking these seats and resting because their janitor room... Wait. There's nobody there. Dude, seriously, stop taking over these chairs when you can go and sit in your own room. Oh my gosh, some of these janitors, you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're kind of annoying, and I kind of want to fire them all, but that's never going to work because, of course, the school's just going to end up very, very dirty, and that's never okay. So, as I said before, the reason why the school was so clean and the janitors had nothing to do was because we basically had... a lot of students missing, and it seems like we're actually heading in that area right now. Oh no! Well, I am going to hire 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more janitors, and hopefully they'll be able to take care of all the dirt. As for this area over here, I thought that 40 nurses would be okay. Let's see, how many spots do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, 28, 40, oh. Okay, so we need a few more nurses here. 1, 2, yeah, as soon as I place them down, they go and do something else. 3, 4, 5, let's try another 5, and hopefully that's going to be more than enough, because clearly... we're getting to the point where we're about to lose money instead of make money, and that's never okay. Oh boy, 99 absences. On the bright side, though, hopefully these kids are going to be taken care of. Hopefully we have enough medicine, too. I cannot tell if this many medicine cabinets are enough, but no matter, you guys, no matter. Next time around, we'll actually make a proper hospital. That way, there will be, like, individual rooms with a chair, and I guess 2 people can get treated in the same room, or maybe even more than 2 people, maybe like 4 people. And we'll have, like, maybe 2 medicine cabinets in each room. And hopefully that'll work. I don't know if it will, but if it does, great. If not, then we'll have to do something else. But whatever the case, this is just not the answer. And for the janitor's room, I suppose it can give them a much better place. That way they won't be just chilling out wherever. Or, alternatively, we can make a nice staff sitting room where all staff members can go and relax, because clearly... they go and sit wherever they want if they had nothing to do, and that's not okay with me. Alright, so let's take a look at how history's going. Hopefully we're doing much better in history. It seems like that is not the case, and we're losing a few points every now and again. Yeah, no, history, we're gonna fail, aren't we? We're not gonna graduate anybody anytime soon. That kind of sucks. We've been trying, you guys. We've been trying to keep them in school, but it's just this whole clinic situation, and for some reason, this garbage can is... Let's see how quickly they can do this, especially since we have so many janitors. They must be able to fill this up, like, super quickly. I'm gonna say no. That still has plenty of trash, but it's still not being emptied out completely. That's actually really sad. No wonder this thing is always stuffed. Wow, and also the windows kind of sort of stick out. That's awesome, isn't it? Oh, I just saw somebody who wasn't that happy. Health is, well, it's good for the freshmen, sophomore, juniors, but the seniors are kind of suffering. Oh boy, yeah, go home, have a nice day at home, and come back tomorrow feeling refreshed and ready to learn history. Oh no, we have had an increasing number of absences. Yesterday we had 127 students out. Today we have 178 students absent. So it seems like, yeah, smaller school, the better way to go. History sucks. Our teachers are not very good at history now, are they? How is it that we can see the teachers, like, what they're actually good at? Maybe we can't even do that anymore, can we? Probably not, because I've been trying to find a way to do it, and it seems like, oh, you're going to class all by yourself, even though it's recess time? Really? Going to wash hands. Yeah, there you go. That's a much better... Oh, are you sick? Yeah, you're sick. Let's see. What does it say here? I feel sick. Oh boy. Oh boy. That sickness is just all over the place, you guys. I mean, it makes sense. You know, you have a ton of people all together. Like, it's obviously more than 300. We have, like, what? Close to 500? Maybe over 500 people? Actually, yeah, over 500 people. Over 500 people. In close quarters, very close quarters. This place is not really that big. It seems like it might be big, but it's not really that big. Obviously, a ton of people are going to get sick. And our clinic, our tiny clinic, is obviously not equipped, so not well equipped enough, I should say, to deal with so many sicknesses. We're trying, but it seems like we're just not succeeding. Let's click on this kid. Oh, did he just automatically get worse? Like, it was all the way green and suddenly got really worse. How about you? Let's see, you're okay right now, Kanisha, and then you step... Aha! So that's the bug. They go lay down, they feel much better, and then as soon as they get up, they get sick again. Aha! I see what's going on here. So now I have it figured out. So it seems like no matter what we do, even though we can make like the biggest clinic in the world, they're still always going to get sick. So that's just something that we're going to have to deal with. And, you know, it makes it hard for us to succeed, no doubt about that. But yeah, overall, we're trying, and it looks like we're doing okay, except for seniors. This poor seniors are just... They're taking the biggest hit of it all. But then again, these are the students, I should say, that we started with. So it makes some sense for them to be like very, very sick there. Maybe it's not actual sickness. Maybe they're having senioritis. That could be it. It is the final day of the semester and 137 students are absent. I sincerely hope that they're not seniors, just because I really want to graduate somebody from this horrible, horrible school. Let's see, how are the senior classrooms looking? Pretty empty, honestly, although we know that for sure that not all of the seniors are sick, which is good. I mean, I guess they're technically sick, but they're not sick and out of school. Yeah, nobody's learning history. I really don't think these teachers are actually teaching them history, which is a big problem, because, of course... Nobody's going to graduate with a low history score, but I guess we'll see at the end of the day if that actually happens. So for recess, I do want to see where everybody goes because I've noticed the cafeteria isn't that full. It looks like they go to the bathrooms for recess. This is very strange, but okay, sure, that works either way. And the workers are just hanging out right now because, what were they doing before? Hold on, what were the workers doing before? Because I'm pretty sure I haven't given them any new jobs. Maybe they were using the toilets. Maybe they were eating. I don't know, but whatever the case is. Oh, no, now it's lunchtime, so let's see. Are they going to go eat? You're not going to go eat? Why do I even have you guys anymore? Like, we should have fired you a long time ago. You're basically just eating up a little bit of money, which we kind of sort of could. Let's just keep 2 of them, just in case. Which we kind of sort of could, and, you know, continue adding up here. Even though we don't technically need money right now, because we're not going to build any more. We're basically done with this. Well, with this building. I just want to see how we're going to do for exams in the last year. Or, you know, for me, it would be the last quarter, because obviously the seniors are finally, I guess it would be year, wouldn't it? Yeah, never mind. I guess it is a year, not a quarter. Anyway, moving on, forgetting that I actually said that. Well, for now, it looks like everything is kind of sort of okay. Of course, the students are still being sick and going over there. And I'm going to assume that there's no history being taught. Oh, maybe a little bit of history. That did bump up like 2 points, right? Maybe, I don't know. But whatever the case, I maybe expect like 4 people to graduate, and if that's not the case, then wow. Congratulations, seniors. You somehow did it. Though, I have a feeling that, like, wouldn't you, as a senior, maybe want to graduate? Like, just get out of high school instead of having to do it over? Like, wouldn't you, like, work harder? Even though you're sick, wouldn't you just work harder to be there at school and get the heck out of campus and not have to do high school anymore? Or maybe some people do enjoy high school enough that they're just like, whatever, let me do this for another year. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in high school, so I honestly could not tell you. But hopefully, you know, we'll see more than just 6 graduations. Otherwise, things are going to be very, very bad for us, especially when we start the next school. It's going to be a little bit tricky to try to get it to work properly, but I think I can do it. At least, you know, challenge accepted in my book, because I love good challenge. And trying to make this work, even with the sickness bug, is going to be interesting with a smaller student body, basically. Because right now, too many students, it's a little bit difficult to manage. Maybe if we have like 1 or 2 students sick out of like 20 or something, it might be okay. But for now, like half the student body sick, not okay. All right, so let's see how final exams are going to go. We have a D and total of 5. Okay, so I said 6, so I was basically right. I thought that 6, at most 6 would graduate, and only 5 graduated. Congratulations, you guys played yourselves, or I guess I played them, huh? So let's see who graduated, so we can go ahead and congratulate them. Sam Sell, even though you failed at history, you did pretty well at mostly everything else. You failed to, wait, how many can they fail? Oh, how did you only do well at math? What the heck is your problem? Maybe they were sick like most of the time. My bad, you guys, my bad. All right, so now we know what we have to do to make sure that maybe most students pass, because clearly 5 out of 100 is not a good record for us at all. That's actually really terrible. And let's see. Yeah, we failed overall. I'm pretty sure we got a bad grade. We got a D, which is not an F, but it's not a C either. We've done better. So definitely in our next school, I know I'm going to click next school year here, but we're not going to go into that. But definitely in our next school, we're going to try a lot harder to make sure that whatever we do, we can somehow succeed and maybe, just maybe, get a B grade. But we'll have to see how that goes in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Academia School Simulator. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.